Good evening and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV and some more questing. Now, it's been a little bit of time since I've done one of these, and there's, well, one main reason for that, but a couple of kind of sub-reasons, I suppose you'd call them. The first one, my computer blew up, and that's a pretty big reason. So the new power supply and graphics card arrived. The power supply arriving before the graphics card, which was actually a saving grace. I plugged everything in, connected the new PSU up, everything seemed fine. Computer boots, no hard drives detected. I thought, this is strange. So tried it again, tried it a couple of times actually, and then thought maybe it's a problem with the cables. So I foolishly, which I've since learned was a very foolish mistake, tried using the old cables from the old power supply, which was a 500 watt power supply, or 550 maybe. The new power supply is 650. Plugged the cables in, turned the machine on, and the RGB on the front of the case started flickering, and then pop, and there was smoke everywhere, and it was bad, very bad. So took everything apart, took it to a local PC repair shop, because at that point I was like, I ain't touching anything else until I can figure out what's gone wrong. I had blown both the SSD that I had in there and the hard drive, and completely taken out all the RGB on my case. And I think I took out the case fan as well, but it seems to be working okay now. So yeah, anyway. So that went horribly wrong. Then the graphics card arrived, which I took to the PC repair shop with the husk of what remained of my rig. So that got fixed, and yeah, after that I had to do a fresh reinstall of everything. Windows 11 is now on this machine, which I'm still getting used to. Not a huge fan of, but hey, there we go. I guess it's the same with every new operating system. A few teething problems with getting OBS started up again, and playing around with some settings basically. So in the meantime, I lost everything I had locally saved in terms of my YouTube recording stuff, which was horrendously annoying because that was all my Endslate stuff, previous episodes, raw footage, everything gone. So what has happened is, because I did have, that was the last quest that we did. I think it was Stirring Trouble was the last one available to take on the 100th episode. So since then we've done a beautiful plan, unwanted proposal, what's the proof? So this is the main quest at the moment. Yeah, so we've given the Night Blessed a choice to join the Children of the Everlasting Dark and swear allegiance to Ulmor or face their retribution. Silence must move quickly if they're to save the Knights Blessed and deny Vothri his foothold in the Rak'tika Greatwood. So we've basically gone into the Rak'tika Greatwood and we were assaulted by these people. And Ishtola had a fight with one of them. It looks like our mission is now to speak with them and see what the hell they want. So without further ado, let's start off about 4 episodes after where we were, but you won't ever get to see those 4 episodes because they never got made into full videos. Anyway, that's quite enough preamble from me. I'm sure that was very boring. I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see very well. Oh yeah, we have a seal from the royal family. There is no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and by its weight it is plain it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we've waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Almet, chieftainess of Fano. Umet, her younger sister. Simet, a pleasure. We're beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon? These are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I'll show you about the village, though I must warn you, it's a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step. Oh yeah, I've changed my outfit as well. And my weapon. And a lot of other stuff has changed about the character, which I'll show you in a brief moment. Yeah, so we've got new gear. Wearing dark hempen coat of casting and the fingerless dark hempen gloves of casting, and we've got the gadger skin boots and hat thing. New earrings and rings and things, and this new weapon, which is the gadger grimoire, and it goes boing when you open it, and butterflies. There's butterflies on it and flowers. Beautiful. The graphics card I'm running now is the 3060 Ti, so things do look a little bit better, at least from my end. I don't know if it comes across too well on the actual finished video, but I'm happy with it. And the other thing that's changed, I'm now level 88 botanist, and I have taken the gatherer quests in the Crystarium and got the scripts that you can exchange for gear. So I'm now wearing the Land Saints bandana, coat, gloves, breeches, boots, and the rings, necklaces, things, and the scythe. Can't put any materia in it, but it's pretty damn good gear, and it gives me an average item level of 500. Okay, back to what we were doing. So I'm nearly level 90 with the botanist as well, which is good, and then we can move on to another job class and level that one up as well. Ooh. This way, what is your name? Geico, don't you forget it. Geico, and this is a common name nowadays, how times change. But I digress. Come and be sure to watch your step. Will do. I have played with the sound settings in OBS to what I think is okay, but this being the first recording, I'm bound to have made some mistakes, so that may change. Helmet. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the Palace Guard, which served under the last Emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of His Eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath all of our... Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronka live on. By his command we have remained in the Rak'tika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We, Viis, would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now Fano is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long there will be no one left to honour the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you've waited. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I'd begun to think you would never come. Sister. We are glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours, should you wish it. You need only ask. Then indeed we do ask. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Umet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly? I'm 356. Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other Viis then. But of course. And we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is yet time to act. Okie dokie. I shall go use my newfound non-imposing look to question the locals. I also played a bit of Stray. Now, here is another problem that I'm having at the moment. Because my case is now full of new hardware, and more powerful hardware as well, the heat inside that tiny little mini tower seems to be increasing exponentially. So while I was playing Stray, I think it was Thursday just gone, my core temperature, CPU, got up to about 96, which I've been told for the Ryzen 5600X is okay. Well, not okay, but I mean it's within tolerance, but it's like the very end of tolerance. I think 95 is something like the limit. And you don't want it running at that all the time. And I'd only played Stray for a couple of hours. It has been quite warm, to say the least, recently. In fact, there's been a heat wave. So, yeah. That could have been part of the reason. But I also have now invested in a new cooling unit. Not a liquid cooler, just a tower cooler, but fan cooler. But maybe I need to look at potentially getting a liquid cooler in there as well now. Or getting a different case altogether, because, let's face it, the RGB's blown in it now, so it could be a good time to invest in a new case. Anyway, missions, let's carry on. It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Alrighty then. Thank you for the information. I will move on. Oh, there's a lookout. Lookout! Fano. Let's go search in this direction. Oh, there's a tank. Where are you? Yeah, when my PC blew up, I was quite concerned for the way that my frame of mind went. I don't need to speak to you because I know exactly what you want. Yeah, it was very... It brought into perspective how much I rely on my PC for my entertainment and my day-to-day. When it was out of action, my mood went seriously downhill. I got very depressed, in fact. So I spoke to a couple of people about it. It's something I normally wouldn't have done. I would have just sat here and gone, everything's shit. But it was something that I identified and kind of went, okay, well, I need to do something about this, otherwise it's going to get worse and worse and worse. But just in simply acknowledging how it was actually feeling to not have my PC, coming in and seeing the two monitors sitting there and there being no PC behind it, knowing I couldn't switch it on and just do what I normally do. Very, very surreal and frustrating, and at the same time fascinating. So yeah, a little bit of a social experiment for me as well. The Light Warden. No, I've not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters, how they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring it its next meal. Okay. Although it did take the time when I didn't have my PC to start watching some series on Amazon Prime. Specifically watched through seasons 1 to 3 of The Boys, which is fantastic, and I can't wait for season 4. And I've just started watching, fairly recently, a series called The Orville, which is Seth MacFarlane, the voice of pretty much everybody in Family Guy, as a kind of spoof Star Trek series, and it's actually really entertaining. I'd recommend that to anyone wanting a bit of comedy sci-fi in their lives at the moment. An outsider, but how? By the gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fano, she lived in a village near Rak'tika Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Ooh, your exchange with Kirill has taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. Let's go meet up with the rest of them then. Oh no, we need to speak to one more person. Can we... or have we attuned to this? Yes, we have. It's got the Gil price above it. So currently at a stage with the botanist missions in the Crystarium where we can't continue with any more of them until we do some more main story. I do love that noise. You search for the Light Warden. I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Clearly not. Clearly not. You wait for your foes to come to you. Okay, here we are, all back again. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. Happenings in the Rak'tika Greatwoods. Near Rak'tika Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it's never been spotted on our patrols. I've never heard of this Rak'tika Falls, but I can assume it lies deep within the woods of Ixmadja. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be at great peril to you and your companions. Katana Ravel, temple to the northeast. It's been sealed off for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronker it can. First, we must go to the Kumul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Katana Ravel can be opened. Okay. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves. And we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted, the means to do so were withheld from us. But we can show you the way. The rest will be up to you. We can take it from here. It would seem that we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Did you have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it's my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at the Kumul-Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Urianga and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Rak'tika Falls, 'tis yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Umet, Simet, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. Good work, good work. I wonder what this is. Let's have... Oh, I don't think I've got any space in my... No, I don't. A Trosseraptor skin coat of casting? Very fancy. It's not much good for me though. But I shall keep... So yeah, it looks like I've got no room left in any of these. I've got room in there, none in there. I desperately need to clear some of this stuff out. Okay, we're talking to you again, are we? What you seek lies in the heart of the Kumul-Astropolis. Unfortunately, it was too well sealed shut by order of his... It too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. It seems like everything we need to do in this area has a prerequisite requirement. To the stars. Oh, we have a Aetherite mission, Aether Current mission. Oh, I've linked that to there. So we're in the Rak'tika Greatwood, so that should leave us with 2 left to find. Where are we going? Over here? Ooh, thought I was stuck then. Oh yeah, I'm also playing through Guild Wars, the first Guild Wars with a friend, and it's an interesting game actually. It's quite old now, but it's still very, very fun. I'm playing as a healer, and I've never played as a healer in anything except for the Old Republic, where I played as a Jedi Sage briefly. And it's a heck of an experience. It completely changes what I'm used to in terms of playing DPS characters, which is what I normally do. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the morning stars, but 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Rak'tika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Uxner, where the flow of magic must be restored. It's said the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid. Though I know not how. That's for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. As would I. But yeah, the reason that it just made me think of Guild Wars then was, say for example, I don't know, I can't find a ledge here that looks similar. So if I was going to go from like here to drop down to something that say was like a foot lower than me, like not very much lower than this level, I wouldn't be able to drop off or go like down a sort of slope. You'd have to find an entire path all the way around. There is no jump, which is very interesting, and yeah, it's a weird type of MMO, but good. The friend I'm playing through it with was attracted to the idea of playing it through Josh Strife Hayes' videos, who I think I mentioned in a previous video a while back. I've started watching a lot of. Fantastic YouTuber, very good delivery, and excellent PvE MMO content. Just right up my street. It's indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. I think someone's having a scrap behind me. Just there. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkan script. No matter, you will employ a different approach, impressions. I'm going to do some rubbing drawings. Did you say something then that I missed? No. Here, I thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you finish, return here and I will translate your findings. Cool, so we're heading up, are we? Up the pyramid. Up, 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 up. Bloody hell. Whose legs will be big enough to carry him up those steps? Clay tablet. Smudge, smudge, smudge. There we go. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. So I guess they're all in similar arrangement. Alley-oop. Yeah, the other problem with all my stuff going kaboom is I was doing a playthrough of Beautiful Desolation and I've lost all of my stuff for that as well, including the save game files which were only stored locally. So I have to at some point fire that game up again and get back to where I was so I can continue. Haven't really had the opportunity to do that yet, but I will get back round to it at some point. Have I already been up here? No. No, I have not. Done. Excuse me. And this should be the last one. There you go. Have some of that. So that's everything. Back to... Oops. Back to Stola. I did notice before as well, my MP was going down quicker than I've ever noticed it go down before. In fact, I actually ran out of MP during a fate. That's never happened before. I trust you've made good use of the clay tablets. I have. Here you go. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle. Focusing instead on how to proceed having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I were able to gather, it's but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with Aether. Okay. The question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Not without rereading that riddle. Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it best that you choose the statue. What say you, Geico? No. If you need more time to consider, take it, but do make haste. I would suggest seeking Almet's counsel, but she seems rather preoccupied with reciting the riddle. At the very least, you should consider having a second look at the statues themselves. Perhaps they offer some clue as to which is the correct choice. Let's read the riddle again then. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Okay, so let's find one with a crown. Is that... No, that's a vase. What is the one with a crown? What's that? Oh, okay. Curl, colibri, owl, wolf whistle. Wolf whistle? Did I say then? Wolf statue. I'm going mad. It was an owl last time, wasn't it? We did a thing with... Let's have a look. Examining the owl statue, you notice it's facing north towards the Great Pyramid. South towards the woods. Is there a crown? Top of any of these pyramids? Okay, so where are you looking? Facing away from the serpent statue. Away from the curl statue. Towards the wolf statue. Towards the Oppo. North towards the Great Pyramid. South towards the woods. I think it's the owl. Away from the serpent. Away from the curl. Let's just read the riddle once more. Look at the quest as well. Okay, let's offer our thoughts then. Right then, after you've selected a statue, I will imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I'm more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? The owl statue, because it's facing the north. I got a feeling it's the wrong one. The aether has been absorbed. Hey, it was the owl. You really do have a talent for these things. Well, there you go. The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. It's your sister. Oh god, what's happened? Sister! Sister! Time it. What are you doing here? What's happened? Ulmoran soldiers. They've entered Ixmadja. Ulmoran soldiers? And what of the Blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Ulmorans had little interest in Slitherbough or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate to Ixmadja upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Umet, and some other few have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Umet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins of Fano. Ruins or Fano. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. Ooh. Though I knew the time was short, I did not expect the Ulmorans to arrive so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now. You are correct. We're going nowhere until we've finished the job. What do we get for this? Baked Mega Piranha. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. Is it this way? Great Pyramid of Buxner. Can we go this way? We cannot. Yep, it is the owls, because look, it's full of owls. Right. What we got? Ooh. Big old hole in the floor. Nothing to do with us. Let's get Baxterionamon on the scene. Hello, mate. Not that I think we're going to need him specifically for anything, but you never know when things can take a weird turn. Always helpful to have your healer on hand. Confessional of Tupasa the Elder. Not you. You. The switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder, but why is it not open? Is someone taking confession? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of the pedestals bears an owl statue? Oh yeah. Where's the other owl? I wonder. Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Almet, take the chamber to the south, Geico the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. Terrific. Let's do it. Does this go up? It certainly does. Come, fat cat. We must find us an owl. Okay, so it's in here somewhere. Let's try killing one of these things. Oh god, they've got faces. That's a bit nightmarish. Okay, it's not on their corpses, I don't think. Let's just move it a bit further and see what else there is. Oh. Ah, here it is. That's very obvious. Alright, are we going to get an Indiana Jones style? As soon as we take it off there, just run. I've looked everywhere and... Wait, is that... Certainly is. The statue, you found it. It wasn't exactly hard. It looks light enough. We need but return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sensed a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely, caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Alright then, we'll meet you at the door to the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. Deliver the owl statue. Okay. You'll have 2 minutes to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location. Attacks from enemies. I don't think we need to worry about it, to be perfectly fair. Being max level as we are, it's going to be ridiculously easy. Oh god. Okay. Famous last words. So there's a trap directly ahead, which means we need to go around that statue. Oh, I wonder if the direction of the owl's eyes indicate where the trap beam is. So let's have a look. So that one goes straight. Oh no. They're all pointing this way. If I go this way. Can I cut in here? Okay, that worked a little bit better. Any more traps? Okay, there's this room. Through the middle. This way. And round. I don't know if that was how we were supposed to do it, but that's what we did. You successfully deliver the statuette to the altar. The statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. Ooh. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. Let's go in. Oh, maybe not. You are but one step from entering the Katana Ravel. But I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial and the path forward will open to you. Okay. Path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let us end this, Geico, while time is yet on our side. Indeed. Before we enter, I would tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. What have you given me? Whisperweeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Geico and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Geico. The sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Speak to you as well. Should we get this over with? Yes. Okay then. We must hurry before the Umoran soldiers gain any ground. Wait, do you see those sentries? Sentinels? Yes, I do. They're made to curse any who enter the pyramid. It's said to be seen by them... What did you say? Didn't really get a chance to read what you said. Okay, so we can't be seen by them. It's like the courtyard bit in Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Is that it? Nope. Is there a switch? I can't exactly see how to open the door. Oh, you made it as well. Okay. Sister, can you hear me? 2 soldiers have broken through our defences. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple. Understood? A pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters. No doubt they're on their way here. All the more reason we should hurry then. Okay. Still taking pains to avoid. Another sentinel. Its movement is somehow different from before. Okay, I'm obviously lagging. Oh god, scenes.
Away with you! Fish and
You begin to question the point of living. Suggest we avoid another confrontation. Its effects no doubt grow. Blah blah blah. Right, yeah. Kind of screwed that up because I was waiting there for the pattern to become discernible, and the thing never moved, and then it zipped all the way to the other end. Lag. Breaking limits as only a true warrior could. Okay. Oh god. They're massive. How are we to get around them? I'll draw their attention with a glamour. Okay. It will not last long. The moment they're distracted, we must run with all haste. Just say when. Quickly! A teleportation device. This should end well. There's no turning back. Let's use it. Come on. Zip. Geico, Almet, can anyone hear me? We have been sent to separate chambers. This mist, poison, and it has nullified my magic. These markings on the floor, I think they show the way out. Okay. Got it. Somehow we are still in one piece. That means little to the others if we do not hurry. Okay. Ooh, what was that noise? Oh, here's the Indiana Jones moment. By the gods. Run. Crevice in the wall. Okay. Run. Oh. Bloody hell. I was well in. Crevice. Crevice. We have to jump. Okay. We made it. On your feet, come on. Well, there's no going back now. Right, it's not much further. Sister, they've reached the temple. I fear they're too fast for us. Be careful of the traps inside. We're nearly there. It's unheard of for anyone to outpace the Viis. What is this man who blah blah blah? Could it be Ranjit? If so, we have precious little time. Yes, it's going to be Ranjit, isn't it? Obviously. Is there no end to this place? Another door. Wonderful. I can but imagine what awaits us inside. Let's find out. There you are. It's Ranjit. Defeat him, okay? Oh, let's defeat his minions first.
Here I come. No holding back.
Keep yourselves alive, guys. I'm just wondering if we should actually be attacking the adjutant or if we should just focus on Ranjit.
This and that and this.
Yeah, this is going nowhere. Quite possibly. Are we running? Oh, okay. Yep, you draw their attention. Thank you. The Heart of Tupasa.
It seems to be working.
Oh, that's another thing I forgot to do. This is now in English.
I think not.
General, hold on!
Whoops. You stupid boy.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor. Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
It's a trick.
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
Oh. This is Sparta!
General?
Catch.
Do not fail.
What the hell? Where does that lead?
How noble and pointless.
I don't think she's dead.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah,
What in the...
kind of.
Orioge! At once! Down with you!
Nice.
Where is Y'shtola?
She's down that big owl. Oh no. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Umet should be here soon with word from Fano. We should hold our position here until she arrives. Okie dokie. We will do that, and we will also leave it here for now. So that's the first episode back after the attempted computer build, computer accident, and then computer rebuild. And I'm hoping that nothing else explodes in the meantime. But for now, from myself, Fat Cat, Carbuncle, Baxterionomon, Amet, Simet, Minfilia, Thancred, and Urianga, or Urianger, and our new English-speaking cast, which I'll change back to Japanese ASAP. It's goodbye, and I will see you next time. Cheerio.